Stay of the Peshawar team. This is his 5th season with Zalmi, actually, Karachi. But he's not the story. It's the guy at the other end, about to face Mir Hamza. Hamza's bowled very well at him. Hasn't given him any room. Got it nice and straight. Asked him to work the ball from straight if he wants to. Look at that bounce again. Hit him on the glove.
Yeah, it's certainly the thing that David Warner, the Karachi Kings captain, spoke about in the toss is, what do you want to do being given the opportunity to bowl first? It's really about being consistent in your area that you're bowling. Allow the wicket to be the variation. And Hamza has certainly done that.
We asked again. Probably bat involved, I suspect, given they've all pulled out a bit so quickly.
Struggle continues for Babar Azam. Only 10 deliveries in the last 3 matches that he was able to face, and he got dismissed very, very quickly. So far, he's now faced 16 deliveries, and he's only managed to score 8 runs. Trying to whip that away. Yes, hint of movement, would have gone down the leg side.
You won't be surprised to hear that they're the guys who own and run the Karachi Kings team.
The other thing, especially in that match last evening, was when the team batting first did struggle, but when the team came back to chase, the pitch looked a little bit more different and a little bit better for batting. So it's important, you got to get runs on the board. If you don't, it's going to be trouble.
It is a fascination of cricket that these personal battles, and he's fighting one with himself, is Babar Azam, as well as the opponent, can sometimes take over the game. So his own contest here has realised 8 runs in 18 balls. His team have faced 4.4 overs and scored 15. Lovely setup. Still not able to make much of it. That's very close to cut. And they all know it. The fielders get nice and tight, not letting him have any easy singles. Lots of big-hitting stroke makers to come. Can this be a maiden over? No, it can't, because he's given it a proper hit. And as ever, when you're out of form, they stop it on the boundary. Anyway, he gets a couple, so it isn't a maiden over. 5 gone, 17 for 1.
Extra mileage, baby, just go.
असली खिलाड़ी टेस्टेड होता है।
सिमोडिस, ये थ्रिप्स और कई मजीद कीड़ों का करे खात्मा 21 दिन तक।
सिमोडिस, हर चुनाई से भरपूर कमाई।
David Warner was delighted when he won the toss, asked them to bat, and they've gone nowhere so far. 17 for 1. It hasn't been easy, let's be honest. Run rate at under 3.5 at this stage. But I think they've got no choice but to try and break the shackles here. They're going to have to try and get after this bowling, and maybe Tom Kohler-Cadmore might be the guy to do that. Abbas bowled very nicely yesterday, actually batted beautifully. He's the only batsman yesterday that actually had a go at the bowling and it came off. Yes, he was right at the end when he came in and tried to score runs quickly. But I think someone's going to have to try and grab this bowling attack by the scruff of the neck and try and enforce things a bit. G'day, Waz.
Good evening, Hazy. Good evening, everyone, and assalamu alaikum. The 17 for 1, 5 overs gone. Pressure on Peshawar right now, and Karachi knows that they need a couple of wickets here. At least one wicket at this stage of the game to put added pressure on Peshawar Zalmi.
Abbas now, what can he do? There you go. Tom Cadmore backing away. To take him on as soon as he comes into the attack, and I guess that's the time to do it. Try and unsettle him straight away so he doesn't settle himself.
Bowling confidence is not there as much, Abbas. He batted well yesterday, yeah, absolutely. But he's a bowler who can bat, so I think Karachi King relies on his bowling a lot more than his batting. And I agree with you, somebody's going to break the shackles here. 18 for 1 in 6th over. It's not a good, pretty picture.
That's an outside edge. Looking to hit that on the onside, but they're going to take that bonus boundary.
Good delivery. He was unlucky there. Abbas, back of a length, kept low a bit, and that's what we said in pitch report, that the ball, if anything, will keep low. And that's what exactly happened. Different technique is required. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, this is good length. He went towards mid-wicket, mid-on, a slog sweep, got the outside edge.
Right, so 5 off 2 balls. Try and capitalise now. That'll be the thought process from Babar Azam. Oh, that's a beauty. That's climbed a bit as well. It's a terrific line and length.
The length was very important, or is important on this particular track. Back of a length, we've been saying it for the last 2 days, is the key. Look at the seam position, just nipped away enough, and good carry. And that particular delivery will create doubt in the batter's mind, because most of the time the ball was keeping low, and this one just bounced a little extra.
A little bit of coding going on. Coding. Now, David Warner was just told at the before the start of that last over, he got his first warning because they took longer than 60 seconds to change over between overs. And you're allowed to actually, that's allowed to happen twice before there's any effect. The third time, you lose 5 run penalty. Advancing. Pretty good connection. Should be tracked. It is. Is it? No, it's not. It's gone. He did all the hard work. Did all the hard work and couldn't quite track it back.
Irfan Niazi, he's one of the best fielders in the Karachi Kings side. A couple of steps, picked up nicely towards mid-wicket region. Outfield is very fast here in Karachi. A couple of bounces. He tried, give it a go, and then ball slipped out of his hand and hit the skirtings. So boundary, much needed boundary for Peshawar Zalmi.
Last ball of the over, 9 from it so far. Inside edge. And that's a single. That's the end of the Pepsi power play. 6 overs done, 27 for 1.
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
So 10 runs off that last over. That's a better situation. That might give a bit of impetus. Hopefully they'll be looking to continue this now. Zalmi pick up where they left off there. The dot balls that have been bowled so far in the Pepsi power play. 19 of them on a length. Wazim, that's high.
That is tremendous, actually. Back of a length between 8 and 6 meters, that's what we talk about. Especially on pitch like this, change of bowling. Pushdil, another part-timer, will take the ball after power play straight away. Call is for 2. Looks easy. Nicely played between the gap. And 2 runs.
Yeah, 2 options. Try and get the bounds. If you can't do that, you've got to run them. Run them hard. That's exactly the way that the best T20 teams go about it these days. Try and make sure those ones that some trot through turn into 2s. Run that first one hard, put the fielders under pressure. Mr. Shah is a part-timer. He won't get everything in the right spot.
I think teams who are successful in this particular format.
Download the app, www.exchangeon.io. World's first arbitrage crypto exchange.
Yeah, coming back to a point, the teams who consistently do well in this format, all of them, most of them do have this mid-overs, the mystery spinner. It's so important this day and age, and Karachi Kings, obviously, they don't have any. They've got Nabi and Khushdil Shah. Maximum! What a shot from TKC.
Great turn off the bat. Prime example, something slightly short. It's another KFC scholarship, education scholarship. Well done. That's gone for 6. Terrific shot. Each time a 6 is hit. Now this has gone like a rocket off that blade from TKC. Another scholarship for KFC with that power hit.
Big hit, 103 meters. One of the biggest.
Looking for another one. Hasn't got all of it. Oh, and it's a great catch. That is a magnificent catch. Outstanding work. Diving full length forward. He can be delighted with that one. Irfan, brilliant stuff.
What a catch from Irfan Niazi. He is definitely one of the best fielders in Pakistan cricket and in this PSL. This catch will lift the confidence of Karachi Kings. 6, and then the wicket next ball. It didn't middle it. It was a straight one. It didn't turn. Inside kind of edge. And look at this. What a tremendous effort from Irfan Niazi at mid-on. Very important wicket for Karachi Kings. And Khushdil Shah got his first wicket, and that too of TKC. He goes.
नई stronger Pepsi?
बहुत strong हो गई है भाई.
कितनी?
New stronger Pepsi.
सिमोडिस, ये थ्रिप्स और कई मजीद कीड़ों का करे खात्मा 21 दिन तक.
सिमोडिस, हर चुनाई से भरपूर कमाई.
Mohammad Haris, need the best of him. Strike rate of mid-170s. Is a very, very fine player. They need him to play well. 36 for 2.
3 by 1 मिशन. Let's go. मेरे लिए कंफर्ट, इसको चाहिए बचत, इसके लिए स्पीड. इन ड्राइव राइड्स ऐसे जैसे आप चाहे.
क्या मुल्क की तरक्की बोलने से होती है? आवाजें बुलंद करते करते पाकिस्तान रह गया.
से निजात और रात को पुरसुकून नींद के लिए पैनाडोल नाइट पर मेरा भरोसा.
तमाम दवाएं बच्चों की पहुंच से दूर रखें. तबीयत ज्यादा खराब हो तो डॉक्टर से रुजू करें. दवा के इस्तेमाल से मुज़र असरात की सूरत में इत्तला मुताल्लिका कंपनी और ड्रग को दें.
That run rate hasn't got going at all. Just a shade over the 5 at the moment. Brilliant catch from Irfan Niazi. The last wicket to go down when Tom Kohler-Cadmore was looking to get after the bowling. He's been sniped through brilliance. Mohammad Nabi now. Best of 2 for 7. Superb work 2 games ago. Starts off with a wide.
Straight away bowling change. I probably would have given one more over, the fourth one to Mir Hamza, who bowled beautifully with the new ball. 3 overs, 5 for 1.
Oh, yeah. When someone takes a catch like that, that is just going to lift the entire team. You saw the celebration from Kustil Shah. This was just a magnificent grab. Running in, off the boundary, flat out, inches, centimetres from the ground. Magnificent work. Smiling as he got up as well with a grab. 6 off the previous ball, disappearing the very next. Field of the tournament, the HBL PSL 2024. Superb grab. Scrambling in the covers. Should be able to turn and come back. They do. Slight hesitation, but no drama.
Exciting player. Haris got 45 of 21 deliveries the previous game. He's in good nick. Got some runs.
Now just time to calm down a little bit in that Tapal Tea Lounge. Bit of Tapal tea. Why not? Pakistan's #1 tea brand. I think they might be Karachi Kings supporters because they're the more relaxed right now with the score at 40 for 2 after 7.5 overs. Tapal, terrific sponsor. Now that's gone up, straight up, might be safe, is safe. No, but in his younger days might have got there.
Yeah, Haris played that delivery obviously with the spin. If you look in the replay, he was looking to go towards mid-wicket, mid-on and mid-wicket, but obviously he hardly turns the ball. He was a straighter one top edge, and he was lucky the catch dropped between no man's land.
Yeah, just a bridge too far from Mohammad Nabi. Tied over, just 5 from it. Warner's just suddenly given someone a bit of a late idea that he's going to be bowling. Now he's got something on that. It's going to run away, I think. It's probably going to be called wide if there was not... No, there's bat.
Babar is on 27 of 29. That was his 4th boundary. Let's have a look. Maybe a faint kind of glove on the ball, and that's where keeper also missed it. It wasn't a great line, especially when the opposition is under pressure. Middle leg is not the best line.
It's rolling off the gloves. It's nicely worked. It's a tidy over in the end. 10 runs from it, 46 for 2, 8 gone.
Peshawar Zalmi 8 over gone, 46 for 2.
नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी
बहुत स्ट्रांग हो गई है भाई।
कितनी?
न्यू स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी।
सिमोडिस, ये थ्रिप्स और कई मजीद कीड़ों का करे खात्मा 21 दिन तक।
सिमोडिस, हर चुनाई से भरपूर कमाई। पाकिस्तान की यूथ, are you ready to rock? पाकिस्तान की यूथ, are you ready to rock?
Definitely might be a very good score. I would have thought that before they went out today, something lower than that would have been a benchmark they would have talked about, and then adjust if things go really well. But obviously it's not the Karachi Kings that are batting. They've done brilliantly, the Karachi Kings so far. I would think that 140 from here is going to be a very good performance, actually. 150 at best. That's a very short delivery from Kustil Shah, which got smacked. And that was pretty much a stock standard length, I would think, that he should have bowled the first one, and he didn't get a good enough bat on that. Superb catch. I'll put down to the catch.
Well, the best
not
so
much
far.
more than that.
The best so far in this PSL season 10. 46 for 2 now. We're into 9th over. They need a partnership. Peshawar.
Eased away quickly. 4 runs. Finally played. Good shot.
What a shot. This shot will give so much confidence to Babar Azam. Look at that flick. The last second right there. He knew there was a fielder there just behind like umpire. Square leg and of course fine leg. and that flick at the last minute made sure the ball goes between those two fielders.
I think Babar Azam's got a real chance here to make sure he controls things to the end. Bats to the end, but plays aggressively. Plays nice and positively, but is there right at the very end. He can take control of this innings now. A bit like James Vince did the second game the Karachi Kings played here. Wide. Don't forget to scan the QR code and download the Go Lutlo app and enter into the lucky draw. A chance to win a motorcycle at every match game. Terms and conditions apply. Lovely prize that. It's a nice looking bike. Waz, I reckon you can cause some havoc on that.
Absolutely. Used to love bikes when I was young. I think that ship has sailed for me.
It's going leg side as well. Coming back for the second, Babar Azam, that's good running.
Yeah, poor fielding at this stage. Come on, guys. Brilliant running between Babar and Haris. There are 53 for 2, 50 up in the 8th over for Peshawar Zalmi. This partnership is worth 17 between these two of 12 deliveries. Let's have a look at the replay as well. Checked his shot, straight to him, a little fumble, and really sensible running.
Good game watching from Babar Azam. You can see in the top corner there straight away. He was watching that very closely. As soon as there's that fumble, off he went. Also leg side again. This time he's gone finer. Is that a boundary? Yes, it is. So he's getting to practice playing that shot from Jamal.
Back in form now. Babar Azam looking good. Look at that shot again. Waited for it, not the best delivery. And ball raced away to the boundary. Second boundary of this over. 11 from the over. Very good over for Peshawar Zalmi. 57 for 2 now. Still, Karachi is controlling the game. Sure, they'll be thinking, okay, if we get 1 or 2 wickets here, we can put pressure back on Karachi Kings, on Peshawar Zalmi.
It's leg side again. He's struggling with his radar. Jamal struggling big time. Right, what was that about? What are you chatting about there?
Talking about Babar in general. I mean, I know him for a long time. Very nice guy, bit of laugh, and of course, talking about the pitch. I said, if anything, the ball will keep low, and that's what exactly happening. So you're welcome, Babar. Ask him about his form. Seriously, I can promise you that. The whole country is.
12 off the over. Still 2 balls to go. That time it's the right line. Let's look at the work from Babar. That was just going over the top, that first one. Got a life, didn't grab onto the court and bowled. And 1 or 2 kept low. He decided to get one that got bounced a little bit more and hit him on the glove. Every now and then he just advanced down the track a little bit, but it was tough. Tough for Babar at the top.
So when you talk about back of a length, this is it. Maybe a couple of inches more fuller, because the idea of that back of a length is the batter won't be able to go comfortably on a front foot or on a back foot.
Single off that last delivery. That's the best over by a little bit. 13 off it, 59 for 2.
नेवर मिस एन अपडेट क्रिकेट के इस सीजन में जोंग वीकली डिजिटल मैक्स लगाओ जिससे मिले 100 GB डाटा और फ्री लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग थ्रू माय जोंग ऐप ऑन बिगेन।
Harris hasn't faced many deliveries, just 4 balls for his 3 at the moment. Inside edge.
1 for 9 in his 1 over. Khushdil Shah got the wicket of Cadmore, a very important wicket for Karachi. Bit of chat with the skipper. I think it was a big inside edge.
David Warner's at long off, so it's a little difficult for him to get involved in conversations from out there. Yeah, big inside edge. Playing that nice and late. That's the ability that Babar Azam has. Fine shot. Good start of the over there. Boundary off the second ball.
Yeah, he was a bit wide and extra cover on the boundary, and Babar played it late. Really good shot, and outfield is fast. Anything in the gap will race away to the boundary like this delivery did. Yeah, skipper is saying you should be a little finer.
Warner saying you can't bowl that wide. Solid shot through the covers, chases on, extra covers, got work to do. Coming back for the second, so this is ticking over nicely in this over at the moment. For Zalmi, selfie moment with Vigotel's smartphone. There we go, they're all lined up, smiles from all four. Snap. That's hard to the sweeper. Almost got back for the second. Babar was really keen to get back for the second and retain the strike. 46. Good stuff from Babar Azam. 7 of this over, 2 balls to go.
Close call early on. Leg before shout. Umpire said out, but they took a referral, and it was going over the stumps and drop catch by Mir Hamza as well. Same over probably. So yeah, he's taking full advantage of it, Babar. 46 now of 40 deliveries.
I was doing the right thing at the moment, making sure Babar gets a lot of the strike. However, it's not going to be long before he's going to need to kick in as well. And if one of these two is there at the end, they could get 160. Oh, that's close. That's very close. That's out. Kostal Shah has thoroughly enjoyed that. I think that is adjacent. And I think his partners just told him as much. The two, Babar says, shall I, shan't I? Do they get a neck? Yeah, let's have a look. Let's just see. Am I going to get lucky?
TV umpire to director. We have a player ready for LBW. The on-field decision is out. I have checked the field. It's a fair delivery. Can we start with front on, please? Ball is close to the bat. Need to confirm through ultra edge. Let's keep rolling. Keep rolling. Flat line. There is a gap between bat and ball as well. Satisfied. No bat involved. Go for ball tracking and ready. Yeah, ball tracking is building up.
I think he's seen enough.
Original decision out. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wicket sitting. Stay with your original decision, Faisal. Stand by.
Yeah.
You're on screen.
It was all about hope. We're sitting pretty much the middle of middle. Seeing the Babar Azam, who was putting on a little bit of a show. It's good to see him get going. 46.
in at 5, Hussain Talat. Just as Peshawar Zalmi were going and putting together a partnership, Babar dismissed on 46, last ball of the previous over. So the half is 7 for 3. Nicely timed for Haris, continuing his reign of form.
Certainly not what you want. You get the big fish, and Babar Azam, and the very next delivery is a loose one. Why not? As mentioned, Harris has been in fine touch. Strike rate number 2 in HBL PSL, minimum of 500 runs.
He's not the sort of player who hangs around. From the first ball, he's always looking to put the pressure back on. But this one just held in the surface. Middle stump halfway up. 3 reds. Babar was hoping against hope that maybe a faint tickle. He would have known. That's a big wicket. 46 was the top score from Peshawar. The next highest now is 8 from Haris.
Yeah, the good thing for Peshawar is even though they have struggled today, the last match they played from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, everybody chipped in. Have a look at this highest striker in HBL PSL, minimum of 500 runs. Has got a really good strike at 174. Tim David right at the top with 180. So they have a good solid middle order.
And they'll want that middle order can come to the party again. Just as Inverex Solar Energy does every time. Pakistan's #1 solar brand. Trusted for over 15 years. Young fans, a mix of fans, hoping for a home side win. Last game of the HBL PSL 10 in Karachi. And Karachi Kings will be hoping to get 2 more points up on that leaderboard. And projected score with the current 135.
The current run rate would get them 133. They'll be looking at something above 150 from here on. Oh, these batters were in good touch in that last match. Remember, this is the first match they're playing in Karachi. 45, just 21 for Mohammad Haris, and Hussain Talat, 37 of 29 in that last match.
Brilliant, excellent change-up. A bit of a stare down, square legs umpire. He says it's fine, 11 done, it's 72 for 3.
क्रिकेट के एक्साइटिंग सीजन में लगाओ जोंग मंथली प्रो मैक्स ऑफर जिससे मिले 200 GB डेटा और फ्री लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग थ्रू माय जोंग ऐप ऑन बिगिन।
दर्द से निजात और रात को पुरसुकून नींद के लिए पैनाडोल नाइट पर मेरा भरोसा। तमाम दवाएं बच्चों की पहुंच से दूर रखें। तबीयत ज्यादा खराब हो तो डॉक्टर से रुजू करें। दवा के इस्तेमाल से मुज़र असरात की सूरत में इत्तला मुताल्लिका कंपनी और ड्रग को दें।
नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी
बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग हो गई है भाई।
कितनी?
न्यू स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी।
Assessed while they were in, didn't understand, maybe it was a 140, 145 surface. Maybe not that 170. Today the surface slightly better, a little bit more compact. Maybe they can just push for a little bit more than what Karachi amalgamated yesterday. Now we keep you fans involved. It's a true Pakistani go loot-loo moment. You can sign up and use the PayPark debit card. Get the best discounts in the country. Big shot attempted. With one hand coming off the bat, just one bounce, pick up one.
the unique skill of Mr. President Nabi. Just the change of pace, the subtleness of how he does it. Arm speed seems to stay the same. And it's the deception, really, that the batter doesn't quite pick up. Feels that it's a matchup, right-hander against off spinner around the wicket. Always going to target long on and cow corner.
A little bit more turn on the surface as well today. Every now and then there seems to grip and turn. I saw it from Khushdil, the dismissal to Babar Azam, now from Nabi. Protection on the leg side, 3 fielders behind and in front of square. Gets enough, and over those 2 men for 4. Hussain Talat off the mark with the boundary.
That's a really good option. Playing the reverse and making sure that goes over top of the infielder. He's a left-hander, so there are 2 fielders in that area at point and a short third. Clever. Really good piece of batting.
Number of fans in the Karachi dugout. Very animated, that dugout, as we've seen a couple of changes as well in the field. So deep backward point falls back for Hussain Talat. Long on comes up. Long off, beg your pardon. That is great with the angle. Very lucky that hasn't gone back onto the stumps. Well, if you're lucky, you want to be here in Pakistan's finest. Tapal, a tea moment in the lounge. Pakistan's very own brand. Push for 2, call for 2. Don't get it. An excellent over from Nabi. Peshawar Zalmi 78 for 3.
नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी
बहुत स्ट्रांग हो गई है भाई.
कितनी?
New stronger Pepsi.
से निजात और रात को पुरसुकून नींद के लिए पैनाडोल नाइट पर मेरा भरोसा. तमाम दवाएं बच्चों की पहुंच से दूर रखें. तबीयत ज्यादा खराब हो तो डॉक्टर से रुजू करें. दवा के इस्तेमाल से मुज़र असरात की सूरत में इत्तला मुताल्लिका कंपनी और ड्रग को दें.
Peshawar Zalmi put into bat 78 for 3. No run there. Once again, it's a free hit for the fans. You can visit the Parkview City Facebook page, get a chance to win a house at the end of the league as well. We'll give you a question shortly. Also win mobile phones daily. The question is, who was the first Pakistani to take 10 wickets in a test match? A short one gets enough. Not right out of the middle, but it'll be enough to pick up 4. They're targeting with the short one, and so far he's done well, Hussain Talat.
If they have any opportunity to get around that 150 mark, they're going to have to play more shots like this one. And Hussain Talat saw a nice little reverse sweep and executing well in the previous over. Executes well again this time around.
This is good. Nudges it round for 1. The exchange on cryptocurrency. PCB and HBL PSL in partnership with the exchange on Donating for Humanity. 10,000 rupees for every 4, 20,000 rupees for every 6. all towards a very fine cause.
And now they're getting in a bit of a momentum, Peshawar Zalmi, because we saw a boundary in the previous over, already a boundary in this over. And he goes down the wicket. Has it got enough legs? Maybe not, but they're safe enough to go over the top of that fielder at mid-on. A couple of more runs, just looking a little bit more aggressive and busy to score quickly.
That's the option that is a really good one here by Harris, mid-on and mid-off in the circle. And we had cow corner out on the fence, square leg, fine leg. So anticipated that it was going to be back of the length. So he needed to meet it halfway. Just didn't get the execution that he was after.
And just the way the field was set, it was predictable going to be, because the field was set square either side with mid-off, mid-on up. With a long on back on the boundary, just provides Mir Hamza the opportunity to maybe go slightly fuller. And if he does take him on, there is a fielder. So with the angle into the right-hander, he has to take mid-off on. Now for the left-hander, 3 men on the leg side boundary. Mid-off stays up in the ring. And protection square on the offside. And very well played once again by Hussain Talab to pick up a single. 9 of the over, 13 done. Peshawar Zalmi.
हमें समझते हैं बेखबर और बेजरर, तरबियत छोड़ी नफरत सिखाई और कहा ये है सफर।
देखनी है तो हमें अपने बेस्ट डांस मूव दिखाएं और स्टेडियम को रोशन कर दें। एक लकी डांसर के लिए विगड़ स्मार्टफोन जीतने का मौका।
नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी
बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग हो गई है भाई।
कितनी?
New stronger Pepsi.
क्रिकेट के एक्साइटिंग सीजन में लगाओ जोंग मंथली प्रो मैक्स ऑफर, जिससे मिले 200 GB डेटा और फ्री लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग थ्रू माई जोंग ऐप ऑन बिगिन।
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
हमारे नाम पे मारना, धारना, झूठ बोलना, क्या ये इख्तियार हमने दिया है?
सिमोडिस, ये थ्रिप्स और कई मजीद कीड़ों का करे खात्मा 21 दिन तक।
सिमोडिस, हर चुनाई से भरपूर कमाई।
क्या मुल्क की तरक्की बोलने से होती है? सब चीखेंगे तो क्या वतन आगे बढ़ेगा? खामोशी में क्या पाकिस्तान डूब जाएगा?
न्यू एंड इम्प्रूव सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन 60 सेकंड्स में सेंसिटिविटी से आराम देता है। मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन बिकॉज इट वर्क्स।
क्या मुल्क की तरक्की बोलने से होती है? आवाजें बुलंद करते करते पाकिस्तान रह गया।
प्लेयर हो या इमारत, टेस्टेड हो।
रुक रुक देखो फास्ट इंटरनेट की गेम विद ट्रांसवर्ल्ड होम।
नेवर मिस एन अपडेट क्रिकेट के इस सीजन में जोंग वीकली डिजिटल मैक्स लगाओ जिससे मिले 100 GB डाटा और फ्री लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग थ्रू माई जोंग ऐप ऑन बिगेन।
You got extra mileage, baby, just go.
3 बाय 1 मिशन, लेट्स गो। मेरे लिए कंफर्ट, इसको चाहिए बचत, इसके लिए स्पीड। इन ड्राइव राइड्स ऐसे जैसे आप चाहे।
One of the best fielders in the circuit. He's had a bit of an up and down sort of a fielding season so far at Khan Niazi, but he's plucked some magnificent takes as well. Mr. President continues 2 over 16 for none. Seven overs left in the first innings. They've put together 20 of 18, the two of them. And it was brilliant at the end of it. Nobody was expecting them to turn around and run for 2. J. Dot outfit of the day. Looking very smart. With the J. Dot gift hamper as well. Excellent running, very quick between the wickets and putting pressure on the fielder in the deep.
It's a very unique field, isn't it? You have 2 out on the offside, on the boundary, and seeing the opportunity. Generally just have your backward point in the circle with your short third man. But it's encouraging, certainly, Tala to come down the wicket and hit him straight over his head. Mid-off coming into the circle. And this is the cat and mouse from Mohammad Nabi.
Gives himself room and takes the offside on. Vacant acreage on the offside, and he picks up 4. Very smart cricket from Haris.
This is the 3rd consecutive over that managed to pick up a boundary. Just a touch wide. There is a fielder in the deep cover point, but he had no chance whatsoever because that was timed beautifully.
5 fielders on the leg side, so the offside gap still remains open. And this time one hand comes off again, but he again plugs the gap. One bounce into the fence. Back-to-back boundaries for Haris.
We spoke about him having the 2nd highest strike rate in HBL PSL. And this is why he has the ability to hit strong shots and boundaries back-to-back now. It's been far and few between for the Zalmi, but getting some momentum.
Right then, Jazz, a fan pulse. It's time for you guys to get involved. Which bowler has the best HBL PSL career average? Minimum 250 balls. Rashid Khan, Shaheen Shah Afridi, Hassan Ali, Mohammad Rizwan. Another good over for Peshawar Zalmi. 13 come off it, 14 done. It's 103.
नेवर मिस एन अपडेट क्रिकेट के इस सीजन में जोंग वीकली डिजिटल मैक्स लगाओ जिससे मिले 100 GB डाटा और फ्री लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग थ्रू माई जोंग ऐप ऑन बिगेन।
You got extra mileage, baby, just go.
Partnership was needed, and it is coming together for Peshawar. Zalmi 33 of 24 after they lost Babar Azam on 67. Pace to continue. Amir Jamal with his second over. KFC, you can score a scholarship every time a player hits a 6, and KFC awards a scholarship to a deserving student through their program. And they'll be eyeing north of 150, especially the way the two men are striking it. Very smart, very effective, and just enough, I reckon. 100% now. And boundaries are coming now for Peshawar Zalmi.
Yeah, great innovation by Tala. It is a change of pace, but still has the presence of mind to wait for that ball. He gets into the position really well and really early. And he finds the middle of the bat. Valiant effort by Mr. President, but doesn't quite get it back. And yes, we talk about this partnership. It's developing nicely. 37 of 26.
Goes again, and this time a simple return catch to Amir Jamal. A change of pace this time works, and he's animated. Oh boy, there's a game on here. Khalid goes for 18.
Yeah, it's a slow delivery. He picked the first one, the second delivery that he bowled in the surge went for the boundary, and again rolling the fingers over, tried to be a little bit too cheeky. And all he managed to do is spoon it back to the bowler. The partnership was looking good. They were getting into some sort of momentum. And it was Amir Jamal who breaks this partnership. Yeah, and he made it. Like Hussain Talat, gone for 18. Peshawar 1 of 4 for 4.
सिमोडिस, ये थ्रिप्स और कई मजीद कीड़ों का करे खात्मा 21 दिन तक।
सिमोडिस, हर चुनाई से भरपूर कमाई।
नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी
बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग होगी है भाई।
कितनी?
न्यू स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी।
कभी सोचती हूँ, क्या ये सब पाकिस्तान के लिए था? तो फिर मुल्क का मतलब कैसे भूल गई?
The middle order has come good for Peshawar Zalmi in their last outing. Mitch Owen as well got runs. 34 of 15. Every time a partnership just starts to brew and pick up momentum, Karachi Kings have struck. Yeah, excellent. Excellent welcome to the crease for Mitch Owen.
Yeah, certainly 10 out of 10 for the option from Hussain Talat. And at the end of the day, high performance cricket, it's really about execution. And you saw in the previous delivery, execution, well, it was good. And on this occasion, unfortunately, finds the toe end of the bat. And pops easily up for Jamal. And wasn't he animated?
Well, the animation will shift to the team in yellow. What a strike. That is rocketed off the bat of Mitch Owen.
Just a touch short, and he was ready. It's hammered away for the boundary towards mid-wicket.
I reckon that hasn't even come off the middle. Bit of a turn of the bat as well in the hand, such is the power. Now mid-wicket slightly straighter for Mitch Owen, exactly where the boundary was hit. Nicely struck. 8 of the over and the wicket. 15 done. Peshawar 108 for 4.
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
नेवर मिस एन अपडेट क्रिकेट के इस सीजन में जोंग वीकली डिजिटल मैक्स लगाओ, जिससे मिले 100 GB डाटा और फ्री लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग थ्रू माई जोंग ऐप ऑन बिगिन।
Aras is the key, 22 off 16 at the moment. Owen just arrived. He could do with a nice little cameo here. The bowlers, well, the numbers are pretty good. Jamal on the expensive side, but he picked up the 1 wicket. And right at the top, it's been very tight. Some serious work to be done now. 5 overs to go. 9 and over gets to 150. 11 and over gets to 160.
Looking at their batting lineup, they're sitting quite comfortable. Peshawar Zalmi is 109, 4 wickets down. 2 batters who are a big hitter, and this man Samad, who's still got to come. One of them get going means 160, maybe more, because they all can really go big, and we saw it in the previous over after that bouncer, how hard he hit on 2 occasions. So he's not going to hold back.
No, he won't. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. That's not too far away from that off stump. Here's a look at Mitchell Owen's PSL 2025 so far. Down the ground on the onside. He tends to go big also. Square on the leg side throughout his career. He loves that region also. But he'll always focus on that leg side. Well, Mitchell Owen, they've got to make sure they try and keep him away from that. That's when he can be really damaging. There you go, down the ground. 48%, 35 and 48% down the ground.
Yeah, he plays that pickup shot also. Even if you bowl him short, he doesn't go mid-wicket. He's more over mid-on and mid-off. Plays with the full face of the bat. That's cut nicely, but went straight to the fielder. Still, I enjoyed the way he is bowled. He's bowled quickly, and he's bowled wicket to wicket, not given much room to the batters to play.
Just takes 1 over like this to really change a game, actually. 3 runs off 5 balls of the 16th over right now. Really good stuff for Kustil Shah. And he might pick up a wicket as well. Might have slide leg side. Are they going to come back to the second? They are. So it's going to be 5 runs potentially. Yep, they're going to have a look.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Confident decision is not out. I have checked the feed. It's a player delivery. Can you start with front on, please? Ball is close to the bat. We need to confirm to all tries. Let's keep rolling. Flat line. Yeah, roll it up to the bat, please. Satisfied, no bat involved. Go for ball tracking only. Ball tracking is building up, Carson.
It's a big moment of the game, this. Big moment. Is it bouncing over?
Still building up. Original decision not out. Pitching outside out. Impact in line. Wicket sitting. You need to reverse your decision, Faisal. Stand by. You're on screen. Please signal.
What a good review. Very good review. David Warner wasn't sure, that's for sure. He just decided, okay, well, let's have a look and just see. But that is exactly the right time.
प्लेयर हो या इमारत, टेस्टेड हो।
You got extra mileage, baby, just go.
क्रिकेट के एक्साइटिंग सीजन में लगाओ जोंग मंथली प्रो मैक्स ऑफर जिससे मिले 200 GB डेटा और फ्री लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग थ्रू माई जोंग ऐप ऑन बिगिन।
न्यू एंड इम्प्रूव सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन 60 सेकंड्स में सेंसिटिविटी से आराम देता है। मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन बिकॉज इट वर्क्स।
Simone now in the middle with work to do. Amazing over that last one. That could be the difference in this game, really, that last one. Crystal Shah, brilliant. He's now got 3 for 20 off 3, so he's been outstanding.
Yeah, what a spell by Crystal Shah. Abbas will take the ball now. His third over.
Big edge. It's going to run away smartly for a boundary.
9 and over will take them to 144. 11 and over to 150. Ideally 150 they'll be looking at. They've got 5 wickets in hand. And Haris, who's on 28 of 20, and Samad just walked out, who is in good nick. And this was the decision. Good referral by Karachi Kings. Khusdil Shah is excited. Got his third wicket in this game. So is Salman, the owner. And of course, one of our biggest superstar, Fahad Mustafa, is there as well to support Karachi Kings.
Without a leg spinner, they need someone to pick up wickets. And Crystal Shah has done that today. Really good stuff. Stood tall. Crystal Shah is a very good all-round cricketer.
When you look at the first few overs, you think 16 boundaries and a 6? No way. But this is what we have seen. Out. Brilliant. Brilliant. Slow delivery. And Haris wanted to just go a little bit wider of David Warner at mid-off. Move beautifully Warner to his left to grab that.
Wicket at the right time for Karachi Kings. Pressure on Zalmi. 6 down now in the 17th over. First wicket for Abbas in this game. Slow ball. Wanted to go over mid-off, didn't happen, didn't middle it. He's very unhappy with himself, and rightly so. He was well set. Haris departs for 28. Peshawar under pressure, 115 for 6.
न्यू एंड इम्प्रूव सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन 60 सेकंड्स में सेंसिटिविटी से आराम देता है। मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन बिकॉज इट वर्क्स।
3 बाय 1 मिशन, लेट्स गो। मेरे लिए कंफर्ट, इसको चाहिए बचत, इसके लिए स्पीड। इन ड्राइव राइड्स ऐसे जैसे आप चाहे।
Owen gone, Haris gone, 2 batsmen with the crease now on naught. Exactly what the Kings wanted. Fighting back beautifully in this game now. After controlling it, just got away a fraction, I guess. That's all, no more than that, and they've sniped a couple beautifully.
Back in the hand, not an easy delivery to get it right, and Bas Afridi is so used to bowling these deliveries, so used to bowling at the death. The wicket taker, big wicket at this stage, and Haris knows that, and Haris was gutted. Yeah, another fantastic delivery. Seam up, just ball nipping back, good pace.
This is the length you should be bowling at on this particular track.
Big Hotel Bunga Cam is live. If you see yourself on the big screen, show us your best dance moves and light up the stadium. Unlucky dancer will win Big Hotel smartphone. Was over to you.
Camera starts. This one, coming back to the point I was trying to make, the sponsor comes up every 2 seconds. But that is part and parcel of live cricket, live sports, I suppose. On this particular wicket, we have seen the ball is keeping low a lot more. And I think back of a length is the key to go, even if Peshawar comes out to bowl. Back of a length, just the ball should be hitting the stumps every time.
I think the teacher was marking some homework there. She just got caught. There she is, she's still smiling. Students won't mind. That's nicely bowled again. Runs away for a boundary. End of the over, 10 from it, but a wicket, 121 for 6.
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
Three overs to go. 121 for 6. Run rate just a shade over 7 at this stage. Hassan Ali now into the attack. He'll be nice and loose. He just tried to stop that last delivery. As it zipped past him, got a little bit of a tumble on. Slower ball out of the back of the hand. Just trying to get down there and took a tumble. There we go. Wazim, what about yourself? Any tumbles from you today?
Always. If I don't tumble, it means it's not a normal day for me. I did a massive tumble yesterday, and luckily nobody was there.
We want to hear a story.
Properly.
We want to hear a story.
I did a somersault.
We are searching.
Not funny, I'm scratched all over.
We are searching security cameras inside Edge onto the pad. Tell us what happened, was.
The tunnel there where we go to the ground when we come out of the lift, and there was no light there. And it was dark, so I was coming back after doing a pre-show, and it's not even surface either. You know what I mean? It's very uneven surface.
It's a red carpet there.
Yeah, I don't know why, in a tunnel.
With no lights
and
on.
I was no lights, and I was going very slowly, very carefully at my tender age.
That might be out. Yeah, that's another one. They are tumbling now.
Peshawar is tumbling now. I tumbled yesterday. 7th wicket down. What a delivery from Hassan Ali. First wicket. Oh, they're checking a no ball. Oh, it's a no ball. It's a free hit. Oh, umpire is saying, hang on a minute. Don't celebrate as yet. Don't jump your guns.
This might be the moment of the game, because that was a big wicket. If that wouldn't have been no ball, you have to see that just clearly over the line, and a very nippy delivery. I had no idea how to handle that length, Samad, but he had to bowl again, and also got to be very watchful, careful, because the free hit.
Absolutely. Let me finish my story. So I crossed that tunnel. It's about 20 meters long, if you call it a tunnel. Pitch dark. And I said, oh, thank God, I didn't slip. And at the last step, there was a half brick lying under the carpet. I stepped on that brick and did the full tumble, full somersault, and got up. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine.
There was no one there.
That's what I told people.
There was no one there.
There was no one there.
Free hit. Oh, it's a dot ball. He's got away with that. Hassan Ali.
Security camera. We must have a footage of that. There will be a security camera somewhere.
It was pitch dark. Security camera's not going to work. I promise you that.
Infrared.
And I started cursing people. They weren't even there. Nobody was there.
They haven't really switched off that light since then, because you properly gave it to them, didn't you?
You walk in there now, there's floodlights all over it.
It's funny.
Oh, it's a big swing. No connection. Right, the Jazz fan pulse. Here's the question: which team hit the most fours in the last HBL PSL final but still lost the match? Sultans, Zalmi, United or the Karachi Kings? Let us know. She's off to check the security cameras.
Specifically told Shanira not to walk through that tunnel with heels on.
She doesn't seem very happy, to be honest.
Must have stopped 20 times outside, maybe that's why.
But yeah, tumble and then now got to face this.
It's clubbed that one. How far's it gone? Oh yeah. That's the beauty. Fine shot to finish the over. They could need that, that's for sure. 10 off it. 131 for 6.
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
पेशावर ज़ल्मी के फैंस से बजाएंगे 1, 2,
Right, 2 overs go. What can they do in the last 2 overs? 131 on the board. Oh, no, he's hit a straight to him. That's a bonus. That is a real bonus. Would have been a wide, and he's picked up a wicket.
The second wicket for Abbas. He was lucky there. Went straight to fielder at short fine leg. Slow delivery down leg side. Nothing is happening for Peshawar Zalmi. Back of a hand, slow ball. And he kind of did middle it, top edge, straight to the fielder, Mir Hamza. Took a good catch at this stage of the game. Second wicket for Abbas. 2 for 25 in his 3.1 overs. Abdul Samad departs for 2, 131 for 7. Peshawar Zalmi now.
न्यू एंड इम्प्रूव सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन 60 सेकंड्स में सेंसिटिविटी से आराम देता है। मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन बिकॉज इट वर्क्स।
Luke Wood now. Nice strong drive, straight to the sweeper. Should be just a single. They should get a total here, which is going to be a target, that's for sure. It's going to be hard to chase. Straight to him, could have gone either side by a metre, would have gone for 4. Back of the hand again, that's a second one for Abbas. I think anything around 145, 150 is going to be tough on the surface.
Yeah, not going to be easy, especially when you look at Zalmi's bowling. They have a really decent bowling. Alzari Joseph, Luke Wood, they're both at the crease doing the last bit of work with the bat, and then Yaqub. Ali Raza been very impressive.
17 years and 23 days. How good's he?
They're probably looking for another 20 runs, 15 to 20 run, and I think Akram and Party, they'll be very happy.
The pressure on Mushtaq and Inzi and Akram. Full toss. Gonna settle for 1. 133 now. 9 deliveries to go of Peshawar Zalmi's innings. Run rate is 7.19. Sean Tate, bowling coach. I've seen her somewhere.
I'm sure you have. Last 9 deliveries wide. And can't go loose now. This is the time when you have to really tighten the screw rather than just giving easy runs.
Use Jazz Cash to recharge more and more. Load or packages of Jazz or any other network and win a electric SUV. That's a nice one. Back of the hand again. He likes bowling those. They're nice and effective. Sharp single.
I think this would have been really, really close if that would have hit the stumps, because Alzari Joseph off the block was very, very lazy, very slow. Yeah, it would have been gone, long gone.
Alzari Joseph got his bat stuck in the ground actually as he was trying to slide it.
Good over so far from Abbas, only given 4 runs away.
It's the key balls. And that's just a single, so that's good work. They've got to get out of this over now. Abbas, Freedy, without a boundary, and he's done a wonderful job. Really important over, always over number 19.
I don't think the quick bowlers have used the bouncer that well on this surface, because you know you're allowed to bowl bounces and a very few bounces being bowled. It zips through quickly.
It's got underneath that. It's in a very high indeed. It should be taken quite comfortably, and it is. That's in a brilliant over. 2 wickets in that over. Went for 5 runs only. That is top stuff for over number 19.
It's brilliant stuff by Abbas. 3 wickets for 30 run in this ball. What a spell. Another slow ball. 3rd one. There was the off cutter. Back of a hand and the off cutter. And got his 3rd wicket. Easy catch. Ahmed Jamal. Easy as you like. Abbas got 3 for 30 in his 4. Brilliant effort, buddy. Foot departs for 2. Peshawar.
Extra mileage, baby, just go.
प्लेयर हो या इमारत.
It's a very good delivery first up. You can't do too much with that, so he's dug that out nicely. Chases on. Good work in the field. Really good stuff. Could have easily gone for 4. That good scrambling and just 2 runs.
That's all. Abbas picked up his 3rd. Ahmed Jamal was there in the deep and comfortable, easy catch. He was under the ball for a long time. Had enough time. Good spell. Very, very good spell. Captain really acknowledges that.
Wide, had to reach it. Right at the bottom of the bat. It's going to fall safe in the end. Good charging from David Warner. 2 more.
Every run is important on this pitch. 140 now. 4 deliveries to go. Peshawar Zalmi. Ideally would love to go to 150. Couple of boundaries. Alzari Joseph is on 19 of 10. So he can whack. Absolutely.
Pepsi power play is going to be so important in the 2nd innings. Seriously important in this game. Drilled down the ground, hit that with great power, but still just the 1. J. Dot, the official styling partner of the HBL PSL. Have J. Dot on board again, looking after us as commentators. Had to get a second lot of gear for Azam Akram after his tumble yesterday.
You guys are laughing at me. I'm lucky that I'm no broken bone in my body.
We're laughing with you, I think.
I hope so.
To be honest, we actually planned it.
You know, imagine my luck, there was no one there to look. It was just me. And that unlucky groundman who was going in front of me, who I told him why the lights are off.
Is that how you said
then I
it?
tumbled. No, I did not. I was a very different language and tone.
After the somersault, you just was this soft. I can't believe that.
2 balls left. Wide. Still 2 to come.
This is kind of a teasing total. The Peshawar Zalmi would like to get another one big hit, get to 150 somehow. It'll make a psychological difference also. And the kind of bowling they have, they've got tall bowlers on this pitch. New ball, it'll be hard.
Dot ball, that's priceless right now.
Very good delivery. Very good delivery. A dot ball. Full Yorker. That's the way to go. It was an off-cutter. Full. Very well disguised off-cutter from Hassan Ali.
I think it's the sort of total that Karachi Kings would be happy with. I think Peshawar was okay. We would have liked another 15, 20 runs more, but we've got a total on the board. If we strike early, we get a couple of wickets in that power play, get rid of particularly David Warner. They'll be right in this. Backing away, playing that off the stumps. That's a fine shot. That's a great shot to finish. That might give that change room a little bit of a pump up as they go to the changeover.
That's a brilliant shot. On the last ball, let's have a look at the replay. Give himself room. Ball right in the slot. It's meant to be a Yorker, but didn't happen. A length ball played beautifully towards extra cover for his second boundary. So Peshawar Zalmi in the 20 overs, they scored 147 for 8, and Karachi Kings needs 148 to win it.
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
प्लेयर हो या इमारत, टेस्टेड हो।
न्यू एंड इम्प्रूव सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन 60 सेकंड्स में सेंसिटिविटी से आराम देता है। मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन बिकॉज इट वर्क्स।
नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी
बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग हो गई है भाई।
कितनी?
न्यू स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी।
सिमोडिस, ये थ्रिप्स और कई मजीद कीड़ों का करे खात्मा 21 दिन तक।
सिमोडिस, हर चुनाई से भरपूर कमाई।
रुक रुक देखो फास्ट इंटरनेट की गेम विद ट्रांसवर्ल्ड होम।
Hello and welcome to the mid innings show of Free Hits by Wali Sports। हम आ गए हैं अपने रैपिड फायर सेक्शन पे, जिसका मतलब है कि हमारे गेस्ट हमें दस्ती दस्ती जवाब देंगे विदाउट थिंकिंग टू मच। अहमद शहजाद, आई विल स्टार्ट ऑफ विद यू। विराट कोहली और बाबर आजम?
विराट कोहली।
सचिन तेंदुलकर और ब्रायन लारा?
तेंदुलकर।
वसीम अकरम और वकार यूनिस?
वसीम अकरम।
शाहीन शाह अफरीदी और जसप्रीत बुमराह?
बुमराह।
जैक कैलिस और इमरान खान?
इमरान खान।
शाहिद अफरीदी और एंड्रे रसल?
अफरीदी।
ओके, वी आर डन विद यू। अब हम चलते हैं अब्दुल्ला की तरफ। अब्दुल्ला, आपके लिए वी आर जस्ट गोना कीप इट शॉर्ट एंड स्वीट। ओके, सोशल मीडिया पर वायरल या 2 लाख रुपए की इंडोर्समेंट?
सोशल मीडिया पर वायरल।
ओके, कॉलेज में हाईएस्ट मार्क्स या फिर 1 मिलियन फॉलोअर्स ऑन इंस्टाग्राम? कॉलेज को टॉप करना या 1 मिलियन
1
इंस्टाग्राम
मिलियन
फॉलोअर्स?
फॉलोअर्स ऑफ कोर्स.
तो कॉलेज की आपको कोई फिक्र नहीं है, आपके
कॉलेज तो
ग्रेड्स
खत्म
अच्छे
हो
आए या
जाएगा
ना
ना.
आए?
कॉलेज तो खत्म हो जाएगा. 1 मिलियन फॉलोअर्स विल
लेकिन आप
रिमेन
फिर
एट
अपने
द.
बच्चों को, ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन को बता तो सकेंगे कि मैंने कॉलेज में टॉप किया
बट
था.
1 मिलियन फॉलोअर्स तो वो लेके चलेंगे ना, एंड दे विल
वैसे मैं
इंक्रीज विद
बताती
टाइम.
चलूं आजकल जिस तरह जमाना चल रहा है ना, तो आई थिंक 1 मिलियन फॉलोअर्स ही ज्यादा वो वैल्यू होल्ड करेंगे देन टॉपिंग योर कॉलेज डिग्री आगे जाके जनरेशंस के लिए. जेन जी. अच्छा, अब मुल्तान या लाहौर? बाय द वे, आप हमारे लिए सोहन हलवा, हमारे पास 2 days इन अ रो गेस्ट आए हैं मुल्तान से और फिर भी हमारे लिए सोहन हलवा नहीं लाए. कल की भी हमारी गेस्ट आई हुई थी लाहौर से, वो भी नहीं लाई, आप भी नहीं लाए.
Because I live in Lahore, but my birthplace is Multan.
चलिए,
So
फिर भी हमें भेज सकते हैं.
sure. Next time inshallah.
मुल्तान या लाहौर?
Both.
नहीं, एक. No such thing as both in this rapid
Okay, so
fire.
then Multan.
Okay. Cheesecake or chocolate?
Chocolate cheesecake.
मैं आपको फिर से कह रही हूँ, आप बोथ कह ही नहीं सकते. So cheesecake or chocolate?
But cheesecake का एक flavor भी होता है ना?
नहीं, cheesecake और normal जो cheesecake होता है.
Okay, so chocolate.
Chocolate. Okay. Now moving on to Ushna with the last rapid fire. Roger Federer or Serena Williams?
Oh, Roger Federer.
Okay. Hard courts or grass courts?
Grass courts.
Oh, okay. Biryani or pasta?
Biryani.
Okay. Chocolate or cheesecake?
Chocolate.
Okay. Singles or doubles? I knew you would get stuck there.
Okay, so
मैंने जानबूझ के ऐसे सवाल रखे हैं जिसमें मुझे पता है कि ये फंसेंगी.
I would say doubles.
Okay, doubles.
Because doubles is a deciding match when you play for Billie Jean King.
Oh, that's true. हाँ, doubles में ही decider usually होता है. That's true. अच्छा, winning a 500 professional tournament or winning 1 round of a Grand Slam? पूरा tournament जीतना या winning 1 round of a Grand Slam?
Winning a 500.
Yeah, over 1 match in a Grand Slam. Okay.
Because you see, if you retire, then you can say you're an ATP or WTA champion.
Grand Slam खेली थी.
But हाँ,
ये भी तो हाँ, because that's a tricky one. Yeah. Okay, last one. Kim Clijsters or Serena Williams? फंसाना तो मेरा काम है.
Oh my God, that's a tough one. I would say Serena Williams.
Serena Williams. Okay, well, okay, that's all we have with you with the rapid fire. I think इन्होंने काफी मजे के जवाब दिए. I gave them pretty tough questions because I know मुझे पता था कि इन्होंने किधर फंसना है. But yeah, I had fun asking those and I also like their replies. But that's all we have with you with the mid-innings show. But we will come back obviously in the post-match show once we find out कि पेशावर ज़ल्मी और कराची किंग्स का जो मैच अभी हो रहा है उसके दरमियान कौन सी टीम जीती है. Now we're going to go back to the ground very soon जहाँ पे second innings शुरू होगी और उसमें हम देखेंगे कि अगर कराची किंग्स they can chase down that total and win their last match on their home turf. But until then, until the post show, it's goodbye from me, Mehak Khokar. Hey guys.
नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी
बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग होगी है भाई.
कितनी?
न्यू स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी.
सिमोडिस, ये थ्रिप्स और कई मजीद कीड़ों का करे खात्मा 21 दिन तक.
सिमोडिस, हर चुनाई से भरपूर कमाई.
रुक देखो फास्ट इंटरनेट की गेम विद ट्रांसवर्ल्ड होम.
प्लेयर हो या इमारत, टेस्टेड हो.
ट्राई नूरपुर ये बेहतरीन टेस्टिंग दे रही है.
ट्राई टेस्ट लव.
तीन बाई एक मिशन, लेट्स गो. मेरे लिए कंफर्ट, इसको चाहिए बचत, इसके लिए स्पीड। इन ड्राइव राइड्स ऐसे जैसे आप चाहे।
न्यू एंड इम्प्रूव सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन 60 सेकंड्स में सेंसिटिविटी से आराम देता है। मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन बिकॉज इट वर्क्स।
रुक देखो फास्ट इंटरनेट की गेम विद ट्रांसवर्ल्ड होम।
से निजात और रात को पुरसुकून नींद के लिए पैनाडॉल नाइट पर मेरा भरोसा। तमाम दवाएं बच्चों की पहुंच से दूर रखें। तबीयत ज्यादा खराब हो तो डॉक्टर से रुजू करें। दवा के इस्तेमाल से मुज़र असरात की सूरत में इत्तला मुताल्लिका कंपनी और ड्रग को दें।
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ।
असली खिलाड़ी टेस्टेड होता है।
Well, if we just look at the score, 147, I certainly feel that from a Zalmi point of view, they would feel that that's very competitive on a surface such as this one. But let's have a quick look at it if we can. All right, there's some footage that I wanted to use just to illustrate my point. I spoke a little bit earlier about it from the pitch report, where I spoke about trying to alleviate and negate the movement, the great movement that we're seeing, particularly with the new ball. Right, so it's really about trying to use your feet as best as possible. So we see the delivery that gets Babar Azam, the appeal that got given out, and then he referred it. That obviously had a little bit of bounce, but it's really about using your feet. We saw him doing it the very next ball, and then Tom Calacadmo, his very first two deliveries that he faced, he tried to get outside the crease as best as possible to try and negate that seam movement. But more importantly, what's really the key about it? It's really about trying to make that movement really early before the delivery is bowled. So what does that mean? My head is nice and still, my eyes are very level, so that I'm able to make a very informed decision in terms of where the length is and what shots I'm trying to play. I'm not only trying to hit boundaries, I'm really trying to upset the length. And I thought they did that really well.
They absolutely did, and we saw pace and spin have success in this wicket today. Khushil Shah was unbelievable. 3 for 20, a wonderful effort by him. Three poles there. What made him so successful in this particular conditions tonight?
I think consistency in his length, right? So we saw a little bit of turn on offer as well. So it's really about the turn and then the odd one sort of straightening. So you don't have the opportunity really just to anticipate what the ball's going to do. It's that variation that we've seen with pace and with bounce, and then obviously the turn as well.
And pace as well, Abbas Afridi. I'm just looking at the wicket now. I can see a lot of really visible cracks, but was it the cracks that made him successful today? But they seem pretty wide out, to be honest. But you know, how did he manage to extricate his wickets tonight?
Well, I think it certainly played a part. It certainly influenced his wickets to a degree. But again, I think back to what David Warner spoke about at the toss, really. He spoke about getting the ball consistently in the right areas and allowing the variation of the wicket to be the difference.
And pace off as well was really
100%,
important.
right? So we spoke at length in the combox around, it's the variation of pace around the bounce and the swing and obviously the pace that's really the difficulty for batters. And we saw that to be the continuous problem throughout this innings. And I think it's going to be a continuous one in the second innings as well.
Now, Karachi Kings, they've obviously got the big guns up the very top of the order. Tim Seifert, David Warner, want to see him go big tonight if you're a Kings fan. James Vince, but one thing, come down here with me, Spidey. There's no real dew to speak of just yet. Perhaps a tiny little bit of moisture just starting to form under there. But one thing, JP, I know it doesn't bother you too much, but there's no wind happening at the moment. The blow dry is feeling pretty good, which means...
Yeah, for me too.
I think in my experience of doing this game, perhaps the dew will come in thick and fast because the breeze isn't there to cool it down.
Well, we saw it coming to the game, the very first game here in Karachi. There wasn't much of a breeze, and it certainly influenced the game in the second half. So that's definitely something to consider. But again, it's about finding the right areas consistently that's going to ask the right questions.
And obviously Tom Cadmore as well. I think we'll be chatting to him in just a little bit. We're really interested to see the way they're going to attack this innings. But if you're Peshawar Zalmi, where are you going to be bowling to David Warner to try and stop the iconic player from getting away from them tonight?
Well, if anything, they're going to certainly reference last night. And, you know, the wicket certainly suggests that that's the area that's going to question certainly things for David Warner. But again, the important thing is how is he going to counter that? Because he's going to know, certainly playing over 400 games, they're going to try and counter him with that. So how is he going to go about it? I think he's going to use his crease a little bit more, trying to get onto that off stump. He's always looking for the offside, trying to free his arms through that. But again, upsetting the length and trying to be positive and commit to every decision you make.
It might be a low-scoring match, but I kind of have the feeling it's going to be a bit of a thrilling affair tonight. What do you reckon?
I certainly think so. I mentioned the fact that 147, extremely competitive on this wicket. But again, get the ball in the right areas to ask the right questions. I think we're in for an absolute thriller.
Oh, I cannot wait. Back upstairs to the commentary box. The players are on their way out. Let's miss chalo. We'll see you soon.
148 to get. And Karachi Kings can wrap it up on a winning note because this is their last outing here in Karachi at home. And at the flip of the coin, David Warner got what he wanted. He wanted to chase tonight. And here they are. Here we are. Okay, so TKC is with us, and I'm going to ask you a question straight away, the discussion. Are these runs enough? And what's been the chat there in the huddle?
Yeah, absolutely, we believe. Felt like it was quite a tricky wicket, especially early doors, up and down, so hopefully we can get some early wickets and put a lot of pressure on them.
Very different surface from where you're coming from, a big 50 there. What did you make of it?
Yeah, it was definitely difficult to time early doors. So yeah, for us it's kind of, we felt like anywhere around 140, 150 we're definitely in the game, and we've given ourselves a total to bowl.
Well, good luck to you guys.
Cheers, thank you.
I'll put the same question to my colleagues here, Athar Ali Khan and Waqar Yunus. You take 147 and on this surface and say, yeah, we're in the game.
100%. I mean, losing the toss and then being put in the to bat, and not an easy pitch to bat on. Early on we saw the ball keeping low, and then there was a sideways moment also. Good thing for Zalmis is they have got good pace. They have got good paces. They are all tall. Luke Wood is not that tall, but he just is a skiddy bowler. He got decent pace. This man is so crucial, David Warner. He need to stay out there and put up a good show. And I'm really looking forward to watch this 17-year-old youngster Ali Raza, who has really done well in the previous matches. Gets that extra bounce. Is very wiry. But first up, they have to deal with Luke Wood.
Tim Seifert on strike. 148 to get. Oh, he's straight away asking a question. That is very straight, but does the umpire feel this bat in it? Wow.
I have a feeling it is a pad first, but it might be just slanting down the leg side. It's swung very late and swung quickly. Yes, decided to go upstairs with 2 seconds remaining. Let's have a look at it. Interesting start.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. The on-field decision is not out. I have checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Can we start with front on, please? Ball is close to the bat. Need to confirm through umpires, please. Let's keep rolling, keep rolling. Yeah, there is a gap between bat and ball as well. Satisfied, no bat and ball. Move for ball tracking and ready. Ball tracking is building up. Still building. You're on screen. Please signal.
Yeah, first ball wicket for Peshawar Zalmi. Tim Cypher will have to take the walk. Not good news for Karachi. They are none for one.
असली खिलाड़ी टेस्टेड होता है.
तीन बाई एक मिशन, लेट्स गो. मेरे लिए कंफर्ट, इसको चाहिए बचत, इसके लिए स्पीड. इन ड्राइव राइड्स ऐसे जैसे आप चाहे.
The innings, and a lot depends on him. Tense moments for Karachi fans. He's a happy man. They will fight for every single run there. Luke once again. Good shape. One more time. That ball is shaping in.
Yeah, what a start. What a sensational start this is. Looked dead right. Had to take the review. And they knew it was going to go in their favour. That's exactly what TKC was speaking about. You spoke to her and he said we can wickets, and that's exactly what they have done.
It's not that easy. Doesn't matter how good an opener you are. If you get that sort of delivery which Cypher received, there's very little chance that you'll put bat on that. Swinging, it was at stumps. See, Makram will be very proud of that delivery.